We are live. So, how's it going for you out there? Are you feeling the onslaught of opportunity and possibility in the accelerated online space? How's your visibility working out for you? Are you attracting and enrolling the clients you want to be doing? You want to be enrolling? Are you doing the work that you want to be doing? Is your business accomplishing the impact that you want it to be accomplishing? And what are you going to do? Here we are, middle of 2021. What are you going to do now to accelerate? Yeah, to accelerate your impact and your income through aligned, inspired visibility, being you. That's the first of the three ways we're going to talk about today on how to accelerate your online, unlock more confidence. No matter how far down the road you get, you're going to have another layer to discover, another place to expand into. And how do we create consistent visibility that actually works to attract and enroll and gain the momentum that we want to experience in our business, so that we're not on the hamster wheel running, but we're actually doing the parts we love, connecting, engaging, inspiring. So I'm going to jump right in and keep it focused today. We have some big ideas in simple steps. All right. If you have questions, if you're here watching, let me know, share a comment, say hi. If you have questions, if you come back to watch the replay or as I go along, post those questions, share those comments. And if you find value, invite some friend. Hello, Kathleen. Oh, so good to see you. Turn on closed captions. Not sure I can do that in the moment. This was all set up for me. Thank you for the suggestion. I thought we had those automatically happening, and I see that they are not. Nope, can't do it in the moment. So we will fix that setting for next time, and hopefully they'll be turned on inside the Facebook live streams if that's where you're watching from, Kathleen. I apologize for not having that flowing like it usually does. One more chance. It's not giving me, I'm not finding it where I usually find it, Ms. Kathleen. I apologize. So I'm just now I'm distracted. I want to find one more place to see if I can get those closed captions happening for you. Let me see if Facebook will accommodate me there. All right. I don't know what happened. We'll fix the settings, I promise. Let's get into our content. We're going to talk about 3 ways to unlock more confidence, to accelerate your visibility in the online space. Thank you, Kathleen. Let me see. I have that up too. Yeah, my technology isn't cooperating the way I wish it were today. It's hard to do on the fly. Let's see if my team is watching. Maybe they can help. So our content, we're talking about unlocking confidence, consistency. Why is that important? And accelerating your impact and enrollment. We've been talking a lot in the past few trainings that we've done here. We Are Weekly in the Give Voice to Your Vision online visibility breakthrough training. Why visibility? You've got a message. People need what you are here to share. People, there are people that are resonating just with you, the way that you bring your message through, the way you put the puzzle together, the way you hold space and container for them. And so we need to share the message. It is a natural extension of your own transformation, of your own process and healing and expansion, to continue that expansion by sharing your message, right? And in order to do that in a way that's sustainable, that's going to make the biggest impact, you have chosen to grow a business sharing that message. And it is your business growth that allows you and affords you and creates more capacity for your impact. So we've been talking about that in the past few trainings. Feel free to jump back in and watch some of those while they're still up on our channels here. Today, we're talking about these 3 ways to accelerate, unlock confidence, and accelerate the conversion in your visibility, right? So the first thing I want to talk about, the first way, and this is the thing, this is your secret sauce. This is what's going to help you rise up and shine like a beacon to the people who are looking for you. There are people who are looking for you. It is your opportunity. It's your job. It's your path to shine like a beacon so they can find you and see you. And that means using online platforms. That means being highly visible. It means continuing your own process of honing and owning your voice, your message, right? So the first thing that we're talking about here is how to attract your aligned audience. We talk a lot about alignment here. It's the thing, it's the reason why someone's blueprint, template, formula, program, system may or may not work with you. And it's the secret to your audience, your ideal, amazing, wonderful clients who are looking for you, to finding you. And that is to be more you. And we get into, some of us have extreme, myself included, used to have extreme vulnerability around being highly visible. Some of us have uncertainty, or it's new. We're stepping into the next sides of ourselves. And some of us don't know what to say. We don't know how to say it right. And there's a lot of people who are telling us what to say and how to say it right. And that's great if you're aligned with it, right? We have to find our alignment. And when we are aligned with our message, our calling, we own it, we claim it, we enjoy enthusiastically sharing it, then we are a beacon. Okay, the people who are ready for us, ready to hear it, looking for it, will find you. Remember that the energetics of how we be are more powerful than what we do, and that extends absolutely to your marketing, your visibility, your client attraction, and enrollment. Yes? So first way to get confident and be consistent is to allow yourself to be more you. Yes. Hey, so true. Great. I love the comments. We have a comment. So I can't see your Facebook user until you let StreamYard know who you are. Funny how being ourselves can be so hard. We hear a lot about authenticity. We hear a lot about having our own permission. And yet we are the only ones who need to give us permission. Your higher self, your spirit, your calling, is already, you don't need permission. You have carte blanche to create, to be who you are, to show up the way you show up, to serve the way you want to serve, to charge what you want to charge, to have the unique perspective and solutions that you have, to own the fact that nobody's like you. Nobody's read the same books. Nobody's had the same challenges. Nobody's had the same exact connections. Nobody's put the puzzles together a way you have. Even when we know that now the transformation is upon us, the awakening is happening, it's actually accelerating. And as a transformation leader, you are on the bus and your business is driving it forward. Your business is what creates velocity, okay? So how do we do it? We be more you. Now, if you feel like that holding back, I completely understand. I have held myself back. I always feel a little bit vulnerable right before we do these lives because I feel that conspicuousness. Molecules behave differently under observation. And because I care, you want to make an impact. You care about other people. And you want a thriving business and a lifestyle that allows you to create even more impact without working all the time. Yeah. So being more you is the first way to help yourself be consistent. Get off your back and get the support you need to try and try again. Put your marketing out there, put your visibility out there, see what works, change and shift and grow as you go. And that takes most people, I know, my clients, myself, container. We need a container where other people are taking those risks for themselves and where we can brainstorm, bounce ideas, and answer those questions that stop us. It's our mind, it's our thinking, it's our limits that stop us. So what do I do? How do I say that? How do I reach out? How do I connect? How do I follow up? Some of those nuts and bolts things can really slow us down. But the ultimate answer is it doesn't matter. Try something. Do it again. What's just past the edges of your comfort zone? And how can you expand a little bit? And will you allow yourself to receive lavish amounts of support? It is not the stick, it's the carrot. And even as you treat and talk to yourself and your business. So the first way to allow this to be easy, allow it to be more powerful, is to be more you. We've talked about all the ways that you can do that. It means you got to show up fully. And we know, I know, when you're holding yourself back because you're not sure. How should you do it? Is this the right place or is that the right place? What if someone judges me? What if everybody leaves me? What if everybody thinks I'm crazy? What if somebody else said it better? That is rippling in our consciousness. And you know when you're holding yourself back. So what will you do about it? Because you're the only one who can change that. Have lavish support, have systems, have a champion, have people who are also being brave and expanding all around you. We were talking in one of my I think it was yesterday on the VSA call, the Visibility Success Academy call, we were talking about no matter where you get to an expansion, you always have another layer to go. And there's that saying of you make as much money as the 5 people who you hang out with the most. Same thing goes for business growth. Same thing goes for being brave. Same thing goes for owning who you are, being who you are, and thriving, creating huge impact. You are going to do that faster, more effectively, and more easily when you are in a container, when you are with people, when you step in and surround yourself with other people who are as dedicated to that as you are. Okay, so that's how do you be more you. You have support, you show up, you do brave things, you follow the nudge in your business, in your message, in your mission. Playing safe is irrelevant. You are safe. Okay, so if you get that awareness where you're like, oh, I don't know if this is safe, no one can touch you. No one can hurt you. So we're going to stop using that as the barometer for our choices, for our actions. Yeah. And we're going to show up messy. Okay. We're going to show up strong and wrong. If that's the way it is, that's one of the things they helps you find your singing voice, is to sing it all the way in, and then we can hear what's wrong and fix it. And that is vulnerable. Yes, your vulnerability is a superpower. Your vulnerability is part of how you give goosebumps. I feel vulnerable right now. What did I just say? Is it coming through? Open the channel and go. So be more you. Stop holding back. There is no playing safe. And warts and all, we're going to show up messy. We're going to show up real. We're going to show up before we're sure. We're going to show up before it's perfect. No matter where you are in your business, you've got your 6-figure business. You've got your multi-6-figure business. You're on your way to 7. You're going to go for 8 because you see the impact you can make there, right? It's not about the money. It's about the acceleration. It's about the expansion, and it never stops. And there's always a messy leading edge. All right. There's always a messy edge. We're going to embrace that in order to show up and be more you. Okay. Number 2, the second way, we've got to create that engagement. We want to give, we want to inspire, engage them. And we've all heard the know, like, and trust. So let's go back to that first step, that first way to break through the noise, the way to attract and enroll more. The first one is be more you. Yeah. And then engaging with them, being real. How are you getting them to know, like, and trust you, right? And it's not a manipulative scam. It's, hey, you guys, we could create this magic. I know how to help this. Want to come? Want to play? Ready to accelerate? 100%. Yeah. So how do we engage and inspire? A couple nuts and bolts. Works with any system, any platform, any product, any service. Okay. The first thing to create engagement, and this is where it's really challenging when we've already had the transformation, we're already an expert in the system or the process or the NLP or the EFT, we're an expert in that, we've had our transformation, it gets hard to do this. And what we're going to try and do, what we want to do, what we're going to learn to do, what we're going to get help realizing how to do, get better at as we go, is to speak their language. We're going to speak to the top of mind challenges and problems and joys and desires and dreams that the people you're called to serve have. And we're going to use their words. And this is really challenging when you're on the other side of the transformation. And that's where having sounding board, messaging support. There's some basic stuff that's in marketing that, you know what, it's really a lot like acting training as a professional actress. That was my whole early life, trained in the theater, trained in how do I be more me, excuse me, I'm excited, and the character, right? Those skills are human skills. Those skills are listening skills. The way that you do that is you focus on the client. That's how you show up to sell. That's how you show up to get visible. You focus on the people you're called to serve, and you listen. What do they want? You capture their language. You speak their challenges better than they can. You inspire and tap into the things that they long for, and you say it in the way that they think it. All right, super powerful. You share from your heart. When you're messy, you be you, and you let it be messy. You share from your heart. People will go, oh, they can feel it when you're real, even through a video camera, whether you're in person, if you're on a phone, if you're on a Zoom call, they can feel it when you allow yourself to show up. All right. So you're going to speak their challenges, dreams, and desires better than they can. And how do you do that? You're going to listen. You're going to gather their language. You're going to share wholeheartedly, enthusiastically. You're going to let it be messy. You're going to let it be whatever that is, too soft, too quiet, too loud, too big. Be more you, and then engage with them by remembering where they are and speaking to them from where they are. You're going to share from your heart. You're also going to show up fully. You're going to not hold back and doing that play small thing. You're going to share your expertise. That's what marketing and messaging is. It's an extension of the work that you do. That's what your visibility is. It's an extension of the work you do. It's a part of it. It's not this separate other thing you have to do because you want to have some clients and you want to have a business. It's an extension of it. It's the beginning of your song. Okay. It's the beginning of your song. The third thing comes down again and again and again and again to inviting people to work with you. Okay, you got to invite people to work with you. We want that to become, it can become, this is possible. My clients are doing it. I do it. Many people before me have done it. It is possible to actually think of and experience the enrollment conversation as the most exciting part. This is where you hold the bigger possibility for your clients, and they might say yes to themselves. They might have the real transformation. And most of us have work to do around getting out of their story and what we think they'll pay and what they're going to think of us if we charge XYZ. All that stuff is an ongoing elevation, ongoing process, right? But it comes down to making invitations. The more you do it, the easier it gets. And the more you find out where your own limiting beliefs are getting in the way, what languaging works, what doesn't work. That is, it's so exciting when you can be in that inspired conversation and you know that somebody's making a decision to transform not only themselves, but everyone they ever come in contact with from that point, right? Not just to take the free thing and get the inspiration in the moment like a Band-Aid, but to go into implementing the transformation for themselves and then their clients or the people they heal or help, right? So how do we invite and be hired with ease? We got to own it. We started with that. We got to own our expertise. If you are one step ahead of somebody else, you can reach your hand back and say, hey, try this. Hey, do this. Hey, let me give you a shortcut. All right. If you're one step ahead, you can reach back your hand to help. And when you can, access your own enthusiasm. Do you think I'm excited? I'm a little excited. I love this. I didn't always. It would have been very, very scary for me to jump in and say enthusiastically, truthfully, this is the most powerful part, that moment of decision, or this can be as fun and as uplifting as the breakthroughs that my clients have down the road or after a month or after 90 days or after deep dive with me for a year. That's great too, but that moment is so exciting. So how can you allow your enthusiasm? Enthusiasm means from the Greek, filled with God, whatever God is for you, spirit, enthused, filled up with spirit. That's why we talk about inspired visibility here. Inspiration first, alignment first, then strategy, tactics, and tools. Yeah. So we've talked about the first way to have this consistent visibility that attracts and enrolls is to be more you. That means you have to show up fully, whatever that is for you every day. It's a muscle that you use. Visibility is a muscle that you flex. You want to stop playing it safe. Go ahead, be daring, cultivate audacity, be a little bit strong and wrong, be messy. Okay, allow yourself to be where you are wholeheartedly, unapologetically, and show up fully. Yeah. The second way, we've got to engage, inspire. We want to connect. That energetic presence is real. Your energetic presence is real. And if you're not sure if you're doing it right or worried about what they're going to say, that's a part of the process. Get out there and share, right? Get out there and share and get the support you need to discover it, become aware of it, accept that that's where it is and that's not where you're going to stay, and then take that inspired action, right? Awareness, acceptance, and action. We talk about that. So the first way, be more you, stop holding back, let go of the concept of playing it safe or having a plan B and go all in, messy, warts and all. The second thing, how do we engage, inspire so that they know us, they like us, they trust us, they feel your energetic presence. You show up fully, they feel you. How do we do that? We speak their words, challenges, dreams, desires better than they can. And how do we do that? We listen to them. We listen to them. We remember and we listen to where are they, not where are we and what do we know they need to get there. Subtle difference, but it's tricky. It's an ongoing process. Get some mirrors and some feedback to hone in on that for yourself. And we share from our heart. We don't hold back. We share from our heart. And we also show our expertise. We reveal what we know. We step into ownership. We lead with what we know. And then consistency. Okay, this is, what I think today we said, how do you unlock consistent visibility? You do it. It is a muscle that you flex. And a little bit of showing up every day, right or wrong, warts and all, is more powerful than trying to get it all perfectly crafted over here in a beautiful box with a bow and then deliver it out to your audience like an amazing influencer. Okay, no influencer did it that way. They started by showing up. All right, the third thing, invitations. Leading to enrollment, being willing to enroll, embracing the highest level transformation that you can create, articulating it, right? How do we consistently invite with ease? We do it. We get out of the debating society. We own the power of who we are and the value of our expertise and the results that we can get our clients. And we show up with our enthusiasm. We allow our spirit, our excitement, our love to show up and infuse our visibility, written, spoken, live, recorded, posted, sung. And we also think of our invitations as this. We will not leave a possible client who is ready for the transformation they can get by working with us. You will not leave them hanging. You will follow up. You will follow up again. You'll say, how's it going? You'll find the language. You'll find the courage. And as you do, you're going to get clearer and clearer and clearer, more clear on what works, what feels good to you. You may sometimes feel outside your comfort zone. You may be a little messy. You may do it differently again next time. Excuse me. But you will not leave them hanging. Your visibility will lead to, here's how I can help, here's how much it is, and how can I help you decide if this is the right time for you. All right, so that is the training. That's what we wanted to cover here today. When you come back to watch this replay, or if you share this replay, if you're here, please comment, give us a thumbs up, give us a positive takeaway, and feel free to share the training so that others can benefit. And we are getting ready for those of you who are perhaps in the Power Up Your Presence Facebook group. If you're not there, it's free. Come on over. We are gearing up for a free training coming up in the first week of August. And it's around that first step. It's around, how do I be more you? How do I own my voice in my message? How do I weave the perspectives and the challenges and all these superpowers that make you you? How do I weave those into what is my voice? And then we've got some other trainings coming up after that to help you share your voice. So get into that group if you haven't already. You'll get more information about how to join that free training in the coming weeks. And if this has been valuable, please give us a heart and a thumbs up. Let us know where you're watching from and share a takeaway or two so that other people will get value. And Until next time, I'm here to help you, here together in this crucible of other people who are committed to expansion, committed to sharing their message, to give voice to their vision, where they stop the spinning wheel, they get real, and it is clarity you feel. Getting real, being you is a practice. Your visibility is a practice. Visibility for visibility's sake doesn't work to grow your impact and income. Visibility leads to invitations. It's a muscle that you use. And if how you're using it isn't working, it's time to change the moves. Change your moves so you can move a muscle to change a thought. It's an implementation, your visibility transformation, and the transformation you can create through being more visible more consistently happens through implementation. See you guys next week.